So would you believe a mushroom dish that uses mushrooms but throws them out before you eat them? How does that work? And welcome back to Cliffieland. This is Week in Country number 72 on our second attempt of cooking the food of every country in the world. And tonight we're up to the nation of Haiti. Haiti is located in the Caribbean. It occupies the western third of the island of Hispaniola that it shares with the Dominican Republic. It is a former French colony. It became independent in 1804 after the Haitian Revolution, making it the first country in the Caribbean or Latin America to achieve independence from its European colonizers, and only the second in the Western Hemisphere after the USA. It's a kind of a troubled nation, but it has an incredible spirit and some amazing food, and that's what we're going to be trying tonight. We're going to be doing the same two dishes we did last time, and those are Lambi à la Creole, which is a conch in Creole sauce, and Diri Djon-Djon, which is a rice with black mushrooms. More on the details on that in a second. But first we have to see how things went when we tried this last time. Well, last time I was particularly concerned about the conch because before when I've had conch it's always been very rubbery and I wanted to make sure it wasn't. Well, it kind of came out not terribly rubbery, but not as good as it could be. Insofar as the rice with mushrooms, I was really lucky, or remain really lucky, that I am in South Florida where there's a huge Haitian population in Miami, and I was able to find those Djon-Djon mushrooms. What am I talking about? Well, that's the key ingredient in the Djon-Djon recipe, and those are Djon-Djon mushrooms. They can be spelled this way or that way. If you have a Haitian community nearby, I'm sure there's a market you can find them. Otherwise, find them online because they're really worth it. But we're going to improve on what we did last time. But first, we have to see what goes into those dishes. First, for our Lambi à la Creole, or conch in Creole sauce, we'll need 1 pound of conch, shelled, cleaned, and skinned, 1 medium onion roughly chopped, 1 cup of water, 1 tomato chopped, 4 garlic cloves minced, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a half a cup of chopped scallions, 4 tablespoons of tomato paste, 3 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of thyme leaves, bruised and minced, 1 tablespoon of finely chopped parsley, and salt and pepper to taste. And then, for our Diri Djon-Djon, or rice with black mushrooms, we'll need 2 cups of long grain rice, 2 cups of dried black mushrooms, also known as Djon-Djon mushrooms, 2 tablespoons of olive or vegetable oil, we've gone with olive oil here, 3 garlic cloves minced, 1 small onion finely chopped, 1 sliced shallot, 4 cloves, 2 sprigs of thyme, 1 cup of dried pigeon peas, soaked overnight, or a 12-ounce can already cooked, 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, and salt and pepper to taste. That looks good, although I have a confession to make. The recipe did call for 2 cups of the dried mushrooms. When I went out, I actually didn't get enough, so hope it doesn't affect the flavor of the final dish too much. But on with the cooking! First, drain the soaked pigeon peas, then set them in a pot of water, and simmer for 1 to 1.5 hours until tender. Add 4 cups of water to a saucepan, then add the dried mushrooms, and let simmer for 10 minutes over low heat. Drain the pigeon peas and set them aside. Strain the mushrooms, reserving the cooking water. Discard the mushrooms, and set the cooking water aside. Then, in a large saucepan, heat the oil over medium heat. Add the garlic, onion, and shallot, and saute for 2 minutes. Add the rice. Stir for 3 minutes until the rice absorbs the oil. Add the mushroom water, salt, the drained pigeon peas, and the cloves. Bring to a boil, and boil until the water is absorbed, about 7 to 10 minutes. Place the whole Scotch bonnet pepper on top, place the thyme sprigs on top, cover and cook for 20 minutes. Place the conch between sheets of plastic wrap or in a plastic bag, and pound with a mallet to tenderize. Remove from the bag and cut the conch into bite-sized pieces. Place the conch in a bowl, add the vinegar, and add enough water to cover the conch. Cover and refrigerate for about 2 hours to tenderize. Then drain the conch and pat dry with paper towels. In a saucepan, heat the oil over medium-high heat, add onions, garlic, and scallions, and saute for 2 to 3 minutes until softened. Lower the heat to medium and add tomato paste, thyme leaves, chopped parsley, the conch, water, and season with salt and pepper. Simmer for 40 minutes until the conch is tender. Uncover and adjust the seasoning. Remove and discard the pepper. Remove and discard the thyme sprigs. Scoop the rice into bowls or serve family style. Scoop the conch into bowls. Wipe plates and serve hot. How'd that all go? C'est magnifique. I'm sorry, I got a little bit French. I don't do the Creole yet. Give me time. First for the rice dish. It was pretty much what I'm used to as a Puerto Rican as arroz con gandules, which is rice with pigeon peas. Very similar, although that addition of the black mushroom water and the scotch bonnet pepper and thyme really did make it a little bit different. It was actually very fragrant, which is not something that I really remembered from last time. It had that great smoky flavor from the pigeon peas, and the rice was cooked quite well. I'm gonna give the Diri Djon-Djon 4 out of 5 globes. A very nice rice dish. I recommend you trying that out. As for the conch, this time I think I really got it right. Soaking it in the water with the vinegar for 2-3 hours actually really did help make it softer, and I did kind of pound down the conch before I started cutting it up, which may have helped as well. It had that wonderful acid from the tomatoes in it. The conch was cooked very nicely. I'm gonna give the Lambi a la Creole 4 out of 5 globes. Another delicious dish from the islands. So that does it for the wonderful food of Haiti. Tune in next week when we get in our rowboat and paddle to the west to have the food of Honduras. I tell you, it's gonna be delicious. Tune in. And remember, if you'd like to see our streams live when they happen every Tuesday night, be sure to follow us on Periscope or Facebook Live. Like and subscribe if you'd like to be advised when these videos are posted. If you have any thoughtful feelings or helpful suggestions about the food I'm cooking, please feel free to sound off in the comments. Remember, links to the original recipes can be found in the About section. And if you like what you see, share it. It would be nice. Till next time, thanks for watching and happy eating!